Hello everyone, this is Seven here, and today we will be looking at the Gundam Mark II from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. This mobile suit was kind of the precursor to the Zeta. In which case, actually I think the Zeta was actually a new mobile suit, not based on the Gundam Mark II. Yeah, anyway, let's just talk about it. Now I did paint this, but not with any sort of color, but I just painted it with a clear coat so that everything stays in place. Except this decal, it's not staying in place. There. The story of Zeta Gundam, you'll understand if you watch the anime yourself. You can find it on Gundam Info on YouTube. Anyway, let's just get on with this thing. The sculpting on this thing is also pretty good, and doesn't stray far from the animation line art. I'll just put a side by side of the two together. Insert. Okay. I am in total awe right now. I can't say anything. Colors, in terms of color separation, the stickers you're gonna be using is pretty much a lot of green lenses. Most of them I didn't apply since, they're just green lenses. But other than that, the only stickers you're really gonna use are on the eyes and on the head cameras, and that's pretty much it. The only other stickers I use are on the rifle, which we'll get into once we get into the accessories. But for now, let's just talk about the posability. There is a ball joint here. You can look up really far and down far. Rotation, yeah, it's not a problem actually. It's just that it's way too tight, so it will keep falling off. Rotation is is it? Oh yeah, it's actually a full 360. Nice. And there's also ball joints here, in which you can configure them anywhere. Thrusters are one solid piece though. Can't do anything to that. The torso is not obvious on camera, but it does bend, and this is one of the problems. I broke the left arm of mine, so the left arm will keep falling off. I'm not gonna use the left arm for posability on the Gundam Mark II, so I'm just gonna use the right arm. The arm can move out. This thing also shifts when you move this up. It can go pretty far actually. It can go down, full rotation. It can swivel at the shoulder area maybe. I don't know which part that is. A double jointed arm, and the very irregular ball joint. This we've already covered, but yeah, let's just leave that off for now. This actually rotates. There's a ball joint there, so you can get a lot of possibility out of that. The hips, front skirts move up, side skirt move out. The butt skirt is one whole piece. There is a rotation at the thigh. Yeah, a universal joint. I forgot the name almost. You can go out, you can move up, back not so much because of the solid back plate. I already covered the swivel. There is a double jointed knee, a polycap here which allows it to hinge in and out. There's a ball joint here which can rotate the feet, and pretty good pivot, and a moving foot armor. Oh, that's one thing I want to talk about, is that some parts here are really loose. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the accessories. You get a rifle, just upside down. I beautifully panel-lined this thing with the Gundam marker I showed from the last review. Check that out if you would. You just take the Gundam arm or Gundam hand in this situation, plug that in, get the back hand cover, get that connected, if I can connect it, and it is now connected. And now you just connect it to the Gundam Mark II. And now he is ready to fight without an arm. But what's a Gundam without a shield? Here is the shield, in which case is beautifully panel lined. Actually, you're only going to be panel lining up top. Below, actually did panel line, but it's not going to be obvious on cam. And I did top coat this thing. The gimmick on this shield is that it can actually shift up, which is actually not homage, but actual thing that the Gundam Mark II shield will actually do. it actually folds up. You can actually store this on the back since, well, you can, but I don't have the connection pick for it, so But other than that, I really just use this as a shield, since what else are you gonna use this for? To transform? Zeta Gundam review still not confirmed yet, since I don't know when I'm gonna be getting a Zeta Gundam. I just take the Gundam Mark II here. Here's the shield. You can actually plug it into either left or right arm, but I just prefer connecting it to the left. Just like that. You get a rocket launcher, which in this case is not so much beautifully panelized since I didn't use the Gundam marker on this thing back then. You just grab the Gundam hand again, plug the hand in, get the back hand covered, you can't see squat. Get the back hand cover, connect it there. You get the Gundam. Let me configure the Gundam's pose. And there you go. It is now ready to take down every Hijack it sees. Or maybe preferably a mobile armor. You also get the Vulcan pod, which the Gundam Mark II always wears, but I just keep it detached off the Gundam Mark II since it kinda hinders the articulation. And you just get the head of the Gundam Mark II. You see these little pegs. They're actually pegs on the side of the Vulcan pod. You just line them up when you hear it click. And the Vulcan pod is now connected. Let's get the body of the Gundam Mark II. Oh, and it fell again. Let's just connect that. Plug that back in. And there you go. And of course, every traditional Gundam model kit, or rather in any Gundam Universal Century kit, the rocket launcher can connect onto the back. It is a tight fit since what you're really gonna do is get the top part sandwiched in between this piece and this piece. And the rifle can just be stored on the hips. If it happens, that's the problem. Give me a minute. Okay, so I was able to store it on the right side of his body, since that's where you're actually supposed to store it, I think. I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of Zeta Gundam in a while. I've actually stopped at episode 25 when Gundam Info released it on YouTube. I might as well just catch up to it just when after I finish this review. And the final accessory in the ensemble is the beam saber. The beam saber is pretty basic. The only difference with this beam saber and the one on the Gundam, or the RX-78 Gundam, check out that review if you would. This one is a bit more square. Is this some sort of Minecraft joke? Anyway, you just get a beam effect part, plug it in, and bada boom, you got yourself a beam saber. Let me grab the Gundam Mark II from here. Here he is. Plug that in, and there it is. I'll just connect the other arm, and there you go. Your beam saber actually just keep on the Gundam Mark II's backpack since for some reason the other beam effect is actually missing. I'll just find it sometime soon. And that is it for the review. I hope you all enjoyed it, and be sure to stay tuned for the next review on Tuesday, which will be a secret kit. I will leave the hint down below in the description. And this has been 7 with the review of the high-grade Universal Century Revived Gundam Mark III from the Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam series. I will see you all in the next review. Goodbye!